Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As I am sure you have noticed, society is an ever-changing beast. Right now, we are in what some would consider to be the transitional period between Society 4.0, that is, the age of information, and Society 5.0. Experts have speculated that Society 5.0 will have a strong emphasis on AI, robotics, and automation. This means that the most menial labor can be delegated to robots, such as factory robots, while basic calculations can be delegated to artificial intelligence, such as self-checkout booths. However, is this necessarily a good thing? I believe that there are many factors that need to be considered before we make the leap forward. While societal progress is a good thing, many would argue that too much of a good thing can be harmful. First of all, the human element. Are we as a species ready to adapt to a world where AI is ever present and responsible for handling many common aspects of life? What incentive would an individual have to invest in their future if a sufficiently advanced computer can bring all the comfort they could ever ask for and so much more? Social media addiction is already causing the youth to become detached to the world around them. This new era of convenience could potentially enable these addictions by reducing the amount of responsibilities they are expected to have. Additionally, in a sociological standpoint, there are economic ramifications that could arise from this new reliance on AI. Many laborers and retail workers rely on these jobs to make a living. If they could barely sustain themselves in this current economy, how would they do so in a one where machines are considered more cost-effective than full-time workers? In order to ensure a smoother transition, we need to ensure that society is able to adapt to these new changes. With the rising cost of living, such as fuel, housing, and education, to name a few, this new reliance on automation could cause a greater separation between the haves and have-nots of society, especially when, generally speaking, the upper class are more likely to be able to afford and benefit from these new tech. The sudden burst of comfort could cause the youth to become even more detached and complacent than they already have, bringing about a generation ruled by apathy. And those are merely the tip of the iceberg. With these factors in mind, I conclude that governments should consider these ramifications before hastily transitioning into a reliance on AI technology. Although the proposal regarding Society 5.0 is highly optimistic, a drastic change in one sector doesn't necessarily mean a positive impact for others. It's important to remember that when it comes to sociology, there is no such thing as a perfect solution, as it is impossible to truly please everyone. And even if there is, it would logically come at a great price. That is all I have for this evening. Thank you.